Hey, everybody, coming at you with another movie on my way to getting to 100 movies this year. Hey, we hit our mediocre goal of 200 people following this channel. I'm no good at this, so imagine fireworks, confetti, sound effects. I don't know. But hey, and that is probably real people combined with at least 15 people who just joined me so that I'd click on their profile and then they could try and convince me to buy cryptocurrency. Hey, we'll take what we get. I last night went to the sneak preview at Regal of Fantasy Life with Matthew Scheer, who wrote, directed, and stars in it. And I'm unfamiliar with his work, but I want to know more about his work. This was such a good movie. I'd kind of gotten an inkling that this might be the movie. I hadn't heard much about it. I had seen it was on the festival circuit and stuff. But the cast, that's enough to bring me in. I mean, look at this cast list. Amanda Peet, Matthew Sheerigan, who's Andrea Martin's in it. And anytime you could put an old SCTV alumni in a movie, I'm game, especially how nostalgic I am for SCTV with Rick Moranis coming back to the movies and the passing of Catherine O'Hara. Judd Hirsch is in it. Bob Balaban. Bob Balaban. Oh my gosh. Bob Balaban, I would say, in so many cases, steals this movie as kind of a paranoid father. Just I can't even explain it, but if you're going to go to see somebody, go to see it for Bob Balaban, because he never ceases to make me laugh, whether it was on Mighty Wind or Seinfeld. Yeah, Bob Balaban, top notch. So anyway, should you go see this movie? I would say yes. It's definitely a modern rom-com. I would say in the same way a lot of the movies that I've seen this year tend to be, which is our world of anxiety, our world filled with medications and problems, real or imagined, just the constant strain of living in the world as it is right now, and particularly playing havoc on all generations. But as I saw in Is This Thing On, the questions of what is a rom-com in the modern era, what is romance, what is love, what is sacrifice, what is marriage, what is a relationship, what is parenthood. And we saw this too, obviously, in a lot of movies, like If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. What does it mean to be a parent nowadays in all of this? How do you stand up as a parent, as a father myself, while also shouldering all the things that are happening? And it's really good in that sense. For me, I don't know how you are about this, but it felt like kind of a throwback to those really great 90s independent rom-coms. And I'm a huge fan of Edward Burns movies, specifically Brothers McMullen, which they just did a sequel to, Family McMullen. Loved it. If you're out there, Ed Burns, I'm one of your biggest fans. She's the One, which, greatly enough, had Amanda Peet. So if you've seen and you're a big Edward Burns fan, this is definitely a movie for you. It's just a movie that kind of explores relationships, which they did a lot in 90s movies, like Singles and so forth, right? So yeah, I would definitely go see it. It's got laughs. It's got heart. It leaves you with a lot of questions, just because it doesn't want to give you tidy answers, which is kind of beautiful in its sense about life is messy, right? Life isn't dreamy and perfect. I think it was title slipping my mind right now. Meg Ryan. What happens next? I'll have to look it up later. I thought that was a great movie where they follow two rom-com characters. David Duchovny, Meg Ryan, 20 years later, like in the 90s, with these kind of beautiful, sparkly moments and joy. But what happens when the feeling, the butterflies and the reality kicks in? I think that was a great kind of intro to this movie, but it feels very Edward Burns. So I'm rambling. Let me just say this about it. the kids in the movie are great. The characters are great. The interaction of Judd Hirsch and Andrea Martin, Bob Balaban, great. It talks a lot about faith as well. How faith has changed in the modern world, the reliance on faith. There's a lot of allusions, especially to Jewish families surviving in tradition and in the world of the untraditional, right? There's a lot of references to tying our lives to the old family traditions, the dinners and things of that nature. Especially there's allusions to Holocaust suffering. Then how do the 3 generations afterwards live in that moment? And it opens up with that as a kind of a monologue by Matthew Scheer about his dream sequence. So, see, I want to really hype up Amanda Peet on this. Amanda Peet, who I, again, always have been a fan of Amanda Peet. I can't think of a film where Amanda Peet has not just shined in the role and put the camera on Amanda Peet. Wow, I'm just thinking. I say so many movies in my mind, especially in She's the One. I want to go back to She's the One. That soundtrack, Ed Burns, the cast, John Mahoney, and Amanda Peet as Jennifer Aniston's sister. If you've never seen She's the One, she sparkles in that movie. She has so much fun, so much life, so much character. This one too. She's a movie star in the highest order. And Amanda Peet, if you're out there, fantastic job. When you are in the doctor's office sequence and she monologues about where her life has been and where her life is going, I mean, not a sound in the movie theater. She just drew people in, and her face, her eyes, you could see everything playing. I was so moved by that sequence and so many other sequences. I like the format of the film. It follows like a year in the life of these 2 people who were kind of put together by a whim. Amanda Peet's character, who is a actress who hasn't worked in a while. Matthew Scheer's character, who is a failed paralegal who ends up being their nanny. For all ones and purposes, good, bad, and the seasons that follow. I mean, it could feel like anything from like the 4 Seasons or, whatever. It's a great vehicle. Got a lot of heart, very funny. Go check it out, see what you think. I would say what worries me is it's so early. I would definitely put Amanda Peet up for Best Actress in the Oscars next year, as we're just starting Oscar season and the new season kicking over for 2026 movies. She'd be my front runner right now. Wow, she was just dynamic. I can't say enough. Go see it, see what you think. You'll laugh, you'll think, you'll cry. It's a good time. It's a good, I think, throwback rom-com movie without all the rainbow sparkles and unicorns. It's real. So, Fantasy Life. Go see it. And thank you, 200 people. And no, I don't want to buy any cryptocurrency.